I've been I've been holding this back for a while now. I kept giving V-Recorder another chance, but this little incident here with the FNAF 3 series pushed me over the edge. I've had it with V-Recorder. V-Recorder is an absolute nightmare and should be put out of existence. It is absolutely awful, and I can't believe this is an actual recorder that people have downloaded before. In fact, there is no reason this should have ever came into existence. This recorder is an absolute nightmare. It is absolutely awful and should be tossed out of existence. I put up with this recorder for about a year. The only good thing that this recorder has done is I think this is the recorder I used to discover the Kingdom of Sus. But that was a while ago, and alright, pretty good, pretty nice achievement here for V-Recorder. But there is countless other things that I've kept off my mind and haven't really told you guys about with this recorder. And the only good thing is Kingdom of Sus. But now, let's get into the bad stuff. And why this recorder is just an absolute nightmare and is hellspawn from the depths of hell. And why we should burn this app to the ground. But first up is audio. This recorder has always been just absolutely terrible with recording audio. If you go back and watch my old series on Five Nights with Froggies and Five Nights with Froggies 2, you can tell that there's something off with the audio, like in the menu music. There's just something very off with it. And this is not good for recording audio at all. Like, there's probably like maybe a 70 to 60% chance the audio of whatever you recorded is going to be absolute garbage. So, if you're recording any games with this that have cool sound effects, say goodbye to those because they're all going to be absolute garbage when you're looking over it. And you can't possibly fix it either. And you can see this from my series on FNAF 3. That series got absolutely bombed by this dumb recorder. In fact, the first episode was completely fine. Just despite the audio being a little bit loud, it was alright. But the other episodes after that, like the rest of the series, for some reason my character was breathing really hard the whole time, when in the game he wasn't. He was just like, it didn't even make any sense. Like, that only happens when the ventilation is going off. This is the recorder at fault. This isn't the game, because when I was playing that, my character was not hyperventilating. This was the recorder's fault, and my only theory for this, is that, like, I don't know, the sound effect. In fact, I don't actually have a theory for this. I don't know what went wrong, but it's not the game, because the game was running absolutely fine. Just this stupid recorder just effed up on the audio, and that is why the FNAF 3 series absolutely sucked balls. And the other thing with this recorder is that it's just an absolute nightmare recording stuff. Like, if you have low storage on your phone or tablet that you're like gonna record this from, you better not have low storage, otherwise say goodbye to that recording, cause it's gonna get corrupted and it's just gonna vanish like that. Like, say you recorded for like an hour, nope, just gone. In fact, sometimes the recorder just like messed up the recording and corrupted just for the hell of it. Like, I deleted stuff so I could get enough space for something to be recorded, and it's just gone. Like a 5-minute recording, I got rid of 2 gigabytes of stuff. Nope, still gone. It doesn't even, like, a 5-minute recording isn't even that big. It's just 5 minutes. There is no reason that should have been corrupted. In fact, there's been countless times I've lost recordings to this stupid recorder, and I just couldn't get them back. Like, I probably lost maybe a good 3 hours of solid recordings to this recorder, and they were perfectly fine, and they just got corrupted because this recorder is absolutely awful. I deleted stuff to get these recorders to work, and it still didn't work. This recorder is a sick joke. It is like, it's a demon from the depths of hell. A minor one, like, it's not gonna murder you or anything, but it's gonna make you suffer if you use it. Don't waste your time with vRecorder. Download anything else but this thing. Never use this ever. It is awful. I declare war on vRecorder, and as of now, I have deleted this. After putting up with this for a year, I've had enough. After messing up the FNAF 3 series so bad, I just can't take it anymore with this recorder, and I'm done. I'm moving on to something else, and I don't entirely know which recorder I'm gonna use after this, but it's definitely not gonna be vRecorder. Hopefully it doesn't, like, mess up the audio or whatever, but we'll see. This is sort of my fault as well, though, for, like, downloading the whole FNAF series on mobile. I should have just downloaded it on Steam, because I'm a big bozo, but this is what I get for trusting recorders off the App Store. And I'm still gonna download a different recorder off the App Store, because where else would I get one on my phone? Or maybe it has a built-in screen recorder, I don't know. I never checked, but definitely never using vRecorder again. Worst app of my life. And anybody out there who's looking to I can't even speak. Who's looking to start off a small channel and is gonna do mobile gaming, and you don't have a screen recorder, don't download vRecorder. Anything but that. There might be worse recorders out there, but we've identified one of them, and vRecorder is absolutely awful. Never ever download this or use it. It'll be a giant waste of your time, and it'll just be awful. I have had so many unpleasant experiences with this recorder, and I just want to see it burn in hell for what it did. And I am so done with this recorder's BS, and I'm so happy to move on. And this will be a new age for the Thin Latvia channel. No longer will we put up with awful mobile game quality. I mean, we still might have to do that a little bit, but I'm gonna try to bump that up. I'm gonna try to, like, I don't know, record better stuff. Maybe I'll just buy the games off of Steam, I don't know. But definitely buying those off the App Store was a bad idea. But I will get the FNAF games recorded. I will play them, and it will be epic. And I will avenge the FNAF 3 series. I'm probably just gonna buy it on Steam and maybe record it there, but definitely not now. Maybe after like a few months or something. Maybe a year I'll revisit the game and do it justice for the horrible audio issues. And if anybody watched that series, I love you for putting up with that, if you did. I doubt anybody did, but if you did, thank you. And I'm very sorry for how that series turned out. I promise the next FNAF game that I record will be better. And I'm gonna, of course, get a different screen recorder. vRecorder, I can't put up with this anymore. But there is one other good thing besides the Kingdom of Sus being recorded with this. And if you've used this screen recorder before, or if you've watched any of my videos where I'm using it, you can see that there's a little orange bubble that you can click on, that you can see for how long you've been recording. Now, I've used other screen recorders before. In fact, before I got this one, I tested out a whole bunch of them, and they were all awful. And none of them you could see how long you've been recording. But this one, there was a little orange bubble that you can click on to see how long you've been recording. And that and the Kingdom of Sus thing, those are the only good redeeming qualities of this screen recorder. As much as it hurts to admit that there's good stuff about this, that's the only good thing. There's literally just like 2 things. The rest of it's awful. Never trust this screen recorder to screen record something, because it's probably going to get corrupted. Like, 60% chance probably it's going to get corrupted. I've lost so many recordings to this, but it's finally over, and I'm going to move on to a better screen recorder, and I'm never going to use this again. Frick screen recorder. All my homies hate screen recorder. But yeah, that's all I got for this little rant here. Hope you enjoyed. Don't ever download screen recorder. Or I mean, V recorder, I mean. I keep saying screen recorder, but I mean V recorder. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't mean just screen recorder, I mean V recorder. That whole time I was saying screen recorder, just imagine I said V in front of it, because that's what this is called. V recorder. V recorder bad. Yeah, V recorder is absolutely awful. Never download V recorder. It's literally just the worst. You can see me putting so much effort into this epic drawing here of me flamethrowering V recorder because of how bad it is. Yeah, never download V recorder. It's absolutely awful. But yeah, that's all I got for this video, broskies. Hope you enjoyed this little rant. Moral of the story: don't download V recorder. And let's cancel these guys if they're on Twitter or whatever. I don't know. You guys do it though. I'm too lazy. I don't even bother on Twitter. But yeah, I'm cutting this video here, broskies. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye.